First, the SEC went after Ripple and XRP. If you want to find out what's the latest going on in that lawsuit a little bit later in the video, SEC filed suit against LBRY, another cryptocurrency, which if you look at LBRY or the LBC token or the Odysee platform, it's all the same thing. Odysee exists on the LBRY blockchain. Odysee is a YouTube alternative that allows you to upload content and back up your YouTube channel. I'll put my Odysee link down in the description. You can follow me over on Odysee as well. And this past weekend, I did some Odysee exclusive content here. This is Odysee exclusive content. This is more Odysee exclusive content. And then, of course, all the black thumbnails are my typical YouTube content. The reason this is so important is because one of the things that comes out in this letter, which LBRY sent out, myself included, I got an email talking about this, they state that they've actually been under investigation for up to 3 years. Now, if you look at LBRY or you look at Odysee, you look at their platform, you look at their token, you'll begin to realize that they have got to be one of the more benign projects out there. The SEC filed suit against LBRY accusing the crypto startup of selling unregistered securities. Let's take a look at this. The U.S. Securities and Exchange Commission has filed a lawsuit against New Hampshire-based crypto startup LBRY Inc., accusing the company of selling unregistered securities in the form of its token. LBRY operates a decentralized content publishing platform. According to the company, the firm's in-house tokens, dubbed LBRY credits, or you can look it up on CoinPaprika or CoinMarketCap as LBC, are used as part of the platform to publish and buy content. The LBRY credits, which I have 6,000 of them, what they're used for, when you publish content, it takes a fraction, I think it's 0.01 credit to publish content. You can also support your content, help it be found on the platform by staking basically your credits or buying credits and staking them to a video, and it allows it to come up higher in the search term. Or individuals, viewers like yourself, can watch content and leave tips. You can leave a tip for 10 LBRY credits or 1 LBRY credit or 100 LBRY credits, and by you leaving tips on a video, it helps the Odysee algorithm in this case to be able to suggest that video. The more tips that a video has, the more support that a video has, the higher it shows up in the algorithm. Now, mind you, all of these videos are hosted in a decentralized way, meaning they cannot be removed, they cannot be taken down, they cannot be censored. That's kind of the use case for Odysee as a platform. The LBC tokens are used in conjunction with the platform to be able to help tip creators, because there's no advertising sold. So you as a viewer can tip creators, and creators can use the tokens to promote their videos by staking tokens on those videos, or they call it adding support to a video. Now, mind you, this is not a dividend token. You're not earning dividends in any way, shape, or form. There's no guarantee that token prices will go up. So you got to ask yourself, how in the world can they be calling this a security? So I see this personally as a fundamental attack on crypto. But let's continue. The SEC lawsuit contends that the LBRY credits are securities and that the firm's sale of these credits constituted an unregistered offering to investors. According to the SEC's complaint, from at least July 2016 to February 2021, LBRY, which offers a video sharing application, sold digital asset securities called LBRY credits to numerous investors, including investors based in the U.S. The SEC said in a statement published Monday, the complaint alleges that LBRY did not file a registrant statement for the offering and that the offering failed to satisfy any exemption from the registration. Now, this is incredible, because my guess is even if LBRY had attempted to file a registrant for this offering, they probably would have been told back in 2016, oh, that's not necessary. 4.5 years in existence as a startup company, and it's taken the SEC 4.5 years essentially to file this complaint or to bring this complaint forward. Very similar to XRP. You have to ask yourself, what in the world was going on with XRP? Now, I think part of what's going on here, my question is, how many other cryptocurrencies are under attack? Ladies and gentlemen, this is important because the powers that be are doing their best to limit our investments and our opportunity, and they're limiting technology. Let's continue. The SEC further said that the firm received more than $11 million in US dollars, Bitcoin, and services from purchasers who participated in its offerings. A copy of the complaint can be found here. You can pull that up if you'd like. LBRY framed the lawsuit as a broader attack on the U.S. crypto industry, an approach that mirrors those taken by messenger app Kik and more recently distributed ledger from Ripple. The Securities and Exchange Commission has filed a complaint against LBRY Incorporated, alleging that all distributions of LBRY credits by LBRY Incorporated are unregistered securities offerings. LBRY wrote in the FAQ section of a website it launched in the wake of the lawsuit filings This claim is a tremendous threat to the entire cryptocurrency industry. This is huge. Pay attention. In the FAQ, LBRY indicated that it had been the subject of an SEC inquiry for 3 years. LBRY Inc. has been preparing to fight this case for 3 full years, which is how long the SEC has been investigating this matter. We wanted to tell you sooner, but transparency in ongoing investigations is not welcomed by the SEC, the firm wrote. So they weren't allowed to discuss it publicly, ladies and gentlemen. This is incredible, and this is unfortunate. So the question we have to ask ourselves, how many other cryptocurrencies are under investigation, but they can't tell us yet? And why? Why are they coming after LBRY? How is it unregistered security? Think about that. There's no way for buying the token that you can do anything but maybe speculate on price. Why should you not be able to buy an asset, a tokenized asset that could go up in value? What does the SEC have against you being able to invest in cryptocurrencies? Ladies and gentlemen, we have to ask that. They can't be complaining about damages because Odysee token has gone way up in value. The LBC token, the LBRY token, has gone way up in value. And this is very similar to what's happening in Ripple. The SEC is currently losing the Ripple lawsuit. I believe that completely. If you want to watch the latest on what's going on, I'll show you how you can get that info in a moment. But let me just first say this. I want to share with you the email I got from Odysee. Dear LBRY and Odysee community, we're reaching out to you today as part of our continued commitment to transparency. Today, the SEC filed a complaint against LBRY Inc., the creator of the LBRY blockchain, and the video sharing platform Odysee, alleging that the sale of LBRY credits by LBRY Incorporated constitutes unregistered security offerings. First and foremost, it is important to know that this complaint is not aimed at you, your LBRY credits, or the content you create, but rather the status and sale of LBRY credits by LBRY Incorporated. By the way, this is the same thing that happened with XRP, and basically XRP is probably going to win their lawsuit because the SEC filed this in such a way that it looked like it was against all holders of XRP, and therefore people were filing lawsuits against exchanges, etc. Now it looks like it's very clear that no, this is just against LBRY. So I've got some recommendations. Those of you that are LBRY holders or Odysee holders already, or you want to kind of fight back against this, I got some strategy I'm going to share with you here in a moment. The SEC's complaint seeks to stifle innovation, accessibility, and creativity inspired by blockchain companies like LBRY Incorporated. The complaint also fails to acknowledge the concerted steps taken by LBRY to comply with the law and to conduct its business in a forthcoming and transparent way. Here they're saying, hey, we did everything we knew according to the law. I've been complaining about this for a while. The government comes after these companies in hindsight. They create new rules, create new regulations, or create new perspectives on what the company is doing, a position that they did not always hold, and then they go after the companies and they almost come against them with lawsuits and whatnot, as if they were somehow breaking some regulation knowingly, as if they were knowingly breaking the law in some way, and that's not what's happening at all. LBRY not only complied with the SEC's investigation of the past 3 years, we've produced thousands of documents, provided our executives for testimony, and devoted several thousand hours of team members' time to deal with this case. A heavy burden to bear for a startup. Now, I think this is a big deal right here because LBRY this entire time has continued to innovate. They created the Odysee platform so it was easier to find videos, easier to search videos. You can go to home, you can find, search videos, search content, very similar to YouTube. It has a very similar interface. It's incredible. In fact, you'll see that there's a lot of YouTubers using it because they've made it so easy to back up your channel. I think every YouTuber should use Odysee because it's just a very simple way to provide a video backup of your YouTube channel. If you want to start checking out Odysee, you want to earn free Odysee tokens, I'll put a link in the description. But let's keep going. As we will show you in our legal defense, the LBRY token is not a security but a commodity. LBRY never engaged in initial coin offering. Look at that. Never engaged in initial coin offering, not even once. And we never conducted a securities offering. Nonetheless, LBRY has sought to comply with Know Your Customer and anti-money laundering principles, despite the fact that the LBRY token is not a security. So they're saying, hey, we did KYC AML even though we're not a security. Undoubtedly, under the harsh and impractical standards asserted by the SEC in its complaint, LBRY credits and many other blockchain tokens would also be deemed securities, leaving uncertainty and confusion in the marketplace. By the standard that they're using here, basically any token that goes up and down in value on an exchange, every single one of them would have to be a registered security, which means you would have to do KYC AML for every single one. You could also be limited by the Securities and Exchange Commission to be able to invest in projects that they seem were too risky, such as they could consider it an OTC project, or it would be on the quote-unquote pink sheets, which you would have to be an accredited investor. So the average investor wanting to invest in cryptocurrency, wanting to get ahead, wanting to get access to this technology so big tech doesn't take it over, so only the biggest whales doesn't take it over. The small investors looking to get in and get ahead could be cut from this technology, prohibited from participating in this technology if the SEC was to ultimately have their way. Ladies and gentlemen, this is a problem. And not only that, it creates challenges for small new startup companies. Right now, any developer with an idea can essentially create a blockchain, create a token, and create a use case. If the SEC has their way about it, it would add additional regulations and regulatory oversight that simple small businesses could not easily comply with. Ladies and gentlemen, this is a problem. Make no mistake about it. It is a fundamental, all-out assault on our rights to participate in the cryptocurrency industry. But stay tuned. I've got a strategy for us to help us fight back. LBRY has operated in good faith and in a highly transparent manner across its operations. We have made extensive efforts to comply with the law despite the absence of clear guidance by the SEC for this industry, meaning we've done everything that we know to do, even though they're not giving us any guidance of what to do. Yet now they're going to come and file a complaint against us, which, make no mistake, means that it ultimately is a lawsuit. LBRY has worked with legal counsel to ensure our policies maximize safety for the members of our community, including developing the LBRY network and apps, and continually engage with the LBRY community to provide education and support regarding the use of the LBRY network. The SEC's inequitable complaint and the relief it seeks to threaten to destroy the blockchain industry as we know it. This case is about more than LBRY. The outcome of this lawsuit will impact an essential viability of a technology that has spurred innovation and creativity and promoted accessibility to the public at large. Here's the part I'm worried about. I'm worried about them cutting off or preventing accessibility to the public at large. We are asking our community to help us spread the word about our fight and to express your support online for LBRY and the survival of the blockchain industry. Please share this letter on your social channels, the hashtag #HelpLBRYSaveCrypto. Learn more, and they have this video here. You can also sign this petition. I'll put this petition in the description, and Help LBRY Save Crypto is here, and they basically break it down on what's going on. And you can come down and sign the petition. In fact, I'll just put helplbrysavecrypto.com in the description. Now, what can we do to fight back? Of course, we can come here. We can read through this. Of course, we can sign the petition. I definitely recommend that. The other thing that I recommend that you do is let's help support LBRY. Let's help create this a great project. I'll put a link in the description. You can follow me on the LBRY platform. Go look for your other creators. Come up here and search. Come click on Odysee here. Look for other creators. There's a lot of creators that outside of the crypto industry already on Odysee. Instead of going to YouTube, come over here to Odysee. Check out Odysee. I put up Odysee specific content. In fact, I have an Odysee exclusive. I call it Odysee exclusive content. I put up content on Odysee that never makes it to my YouTube channel. So I recommend that you come over here and check out Odysee. Also, if you want to purchase Odysee tokens, the best place that I know to purchase them, I think, is Bittrex. You can definitely do that. And then you can start tipping and staking. Not staking, start tipping your favorite Odysee videos. Check out Odysee for free, and you actually earn some free Odysee or some free LBC tokens just for watching content every single day. So I'll put a link in the description. Definitely feel free to check it out and follow me on Odysee. Check out the Odysee content. Also make certain that you sign the petition. If you want to, oh wow, there's the petition. If you want to, they've got look at that, 5,072, 5,073, 74. Man, people are signing this like crazy. Yeah, let's get over here and do our part. Let's sign this petition. They're going to blow past 7,500. Let's get them to 70,000. I'm going to keep an eye on this, and I may update you in a future video. Ladies and gentlemen, this is unreal what is happening, and now the attack is taking place right now. They want to prevent you from getting access to this content. It's up to us to make our voices heard. Help LBRYSaveCrypto.com. Read through this. Let's participate in this ecosystem. Let's pay attention. We don't know what other favorite projects that we may have that could be getting attacked by the SEC. Also, stay tuned. Later today and next week, I already have an Odysee exclusive video planned. So go down to the description, click on the link for it, and follow me on Odysee. Thank you so much for watching. Decentralized cryptocurrency equals freedom. This is the SEC trying to encroach upon our freedom. This is Crypto Wealth. I'm out. Oh, one last thing. If you want to find out about what's going on with the SEC lawsuit, I highly recommend you come over here, watch the latest video from Legal Briefs, Jeremy Hogan. SEC's response to intervention suggests a partial settlement of the XRP litigation and more. Ladies and gentlemen, I recommend that you go watch this video. It's a very, very good video. This is the best channel I know of to keep in touch on what's happening with XRP and that lawsuit. And for those of you in the beginning who said you didn't care about XRP, you didn't really care what the SEC was doing, I said back then that this was bigger than XRP. This is more about all of crypto. And I think this lawsuit with LBRY just proves that. LBRY is really the antithesis of even XRP. XRP as a project actually supports mainstream finance. LBRY as a project supports decentralization at its very core and could disrupt the entire video content sharing platform. There's not a better YouTube alternative than Odysee. And it's truly the antithesis or the opposite of mainstream technology. XRP is supporting mainstream technology. Let's support Odysee. Let's support crypto. I'll put a link to this video down in the description as well so you can watch it. I'm out.